Hello, and welcome to the 10th episode of Dunces and Dropouts. With us today we have.
Barb the Barbarian. My fun fact is I like the color green.
Richard Sphincter, aka Dickbutt, Halfling Rogue. I once made an ale out of Giant's Toe, Daedra Heart, and Troll Fat. It tastes like a sweet roll.
I'm Chick Bungus. I'm a half orc barbarian, and the Hatman owes me $20.
I'm Delwyn Schlofingers, a halfling paladin turtle person, and I love Sudoku.
I'm Cobweb, and I'm a fairy sorcerer, and whatever that's called when they drip water on your face with a rag is one of my kinks.
Waterboarding?
Water.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Rock hard waterboard. And our Dungeon Master Billy.
What's up? I'm Billy. I'm the Dungeon Master. I'm playing Captain Midas, who is a half-elf paladin slash bard. And Captain Midas's fun fact is he never had a wife.
Oh.
Oh.
They were roommates.
They were on a break.
Roommates?
They were roommates. Best friends, too. Shared a bed and
And
everything.
they were roommates.
They were
And they
roommates.
were
Oh my god,
roommates.
they were
Well,
roommates.
I think we should get into it, and maybe we could just keep leaving all the good stuff in our wake. Everywhere we go, we just make everything better.
Arrgh.
All right, we'll go ahead and lead off right where we left off. You all are getting off the ship, and you guys walk off the ship onto the docks to see a bustling little market around you. You guys can see that, like, the ship, there's ships everywhere, and they all look fairly new, and there's people walking aboard them. Like, it looks like this is a very lively area,
Is
and
it-
it looks normal.
It
Okay.
doesn't look like a
Wow.
Latina or anything. A bustling Latina market.
Go ahead and give me a roll to see if you can find a Latina.
Yeah. What does it say? Anybody?
I can't.
I can't see it.
14?
14.
14.
You see one on a ship, like, hoisting up the sail. So you see, like, their muscles flexing in the sunlight.
Everybody look. Bustling Latina market worker.
Whoa.
Bus.
Wow.
All right. Are you
Whistle actually, but
are you guys gonna explore the docks, or are you guys gonna head along the path towards the market?
yours go ahead. It'll catch up.
Well, let's go check out the market. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys walk along the path headed towards the market, you guys see that there's wild animals everywhere. The grass looks super green and lush. There's beautiful plants everywhere. There's butterflies, dragonflies flying by. It just seems like a very peaceful area.
Wow.
And as you guys get closer to the market, you guys see that there is a giant sign. And it
It's a big sign.
says the 3 rules of Cersei's Island.
I did forget those already.
Well,
Oh, yeah, sign. What does it say?
Something about rules. The big 3.
The big
one.
three.
Somebody read it.
Do not hurt anyone on the island. 2,
So no wrestling?
do not steal.
Oh, fuck.
3, do not touch the nymphs unless given permission. All who ignore the rules will be dealt with by Cersei.
What is this, a strip club? It's all no touching or just
All
looking?
looking.
Go ahead and actually give me a perception roll, just to see what
Is
you
it a
see
strip
as you
club?
look around.
All of us?
Dude, look
I
at
don't know
that
if you all
bus.
want to try and look around and see
I'm
if
gonna
there's
I was onto something.
Strippers.
like that you're all rolling.
23.
23.
12.
4.
Like
17.
Familiar smell.
Nice.
Jack
Nice.
Bar.
All right, so you all are able to see this, but as you guys all look through the market, you see that the market is ran just by nymphs. All of them
Huh.
are different types of nymphs. You guys see water nymphs, fire nymphs, plant nymphs. You guys see water nymphs that are partially made out of coral and have parts of their body made out of water. Like, it is a very colorful selection of women that are running this market. And it looks like it's pretty busy with other people and humanoid creatures, but none of the stalls are ran by any humans. It's just all ran by nymphs.
The strip club is kind of gross.
It is not a strip club. I will confirm that for you guys. It's just very colorful women around you.
Oh, that's why that lady wouldn't take her clothes off when I started throwing money at her. She got offended.
Well, they don't wear clothes in general. They're all like
Take
elementals.
off your skin.
That also would be a reason why she didn't do anything. Okay, yeah.
You also see nymphs with like their bodies are made out of trees, and you see like their limbs are tree branches. Are you guys gonna go to the market, or are you guys gonna like kind of just stand there on the path looking around?
What do we need for the ship, Midas?
Captain Midas isn't with you guys. He's still asleep in that cabin. You
should
guys
probably
never got him
We should
up.
probably get some more wood for ship repair
Yeah,
because
true.
we
Do you guys want to
shit's
look around
getting
what's at
kind
the
of fucked
market?
up.
Just like strangle a couple
Yeah.
of those tree bitches, take them with us.
True.
All right, you guys see.
Best behavior, folks.
We could be like, hey, anybody who's made of wood to get
This
on
is
the
our
ship,
best
bottom,
behavior.
the bottom level of our ship, and then we'll be like, okay, bye everybody, and we'll like leave, and then we're not on the island. We kill all the wood people, and we have a bunch of free wood. We didn't have to load it; they loaded themselves.
That's pretty smart.
I like where your head's at, but no.
You guys see that there's about 8 stalls that are open currently in the market. You guys see that there's a stall that has a bunch of fabrics in it, and it's ran by a nymph with flowers coming out of her head. The second stall has a bunch of fruit in front of it, and that one is ran by a nymph that is almost completely made out of water, but instead her head is like almost made out of steam. The third one has wood, and that one is ran by a green nymph who looks like she's covered in mint. The fourth stall has wine in it, and it's ran by a nymph completely made out of mist. Like, you guys can barely see her.
Must have missed her.
The fifth one has a bunch of different bows in it, and that one is ran by a nymph with tree branches growing out of her. She has like birch wood growing out of her, and you guys can see like there's a bird nest up in her, like what her would be considered her hair.
Bad hygiene.
The sixth stall has swords and daggers, and that one is ran by a nymph who is completely made out of dead coral. So she's like gray and white all around her body. And the seventh stall is all meats, and that one is ran by a very small nymph who looks like she's a rose. And then the last stall that is open has books and scrolls, and that one is ran by a moss nymph.
Isn't it kind of fucked up that they're selling wood?
That is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. There's still like trees around.
I guess
right?
it's
Is there?
the circle of
sentient
nature, so
Or
whatever.
don't you like cannibalize your own race? Why are you all worried about it?
Well, I'm talking about this race, not my race.
Like only orcs can eat themselves.
Yeah, it's not like we're eating other people. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. You got a point.
I mean, I'm no judgment, same. But like, that's not normal in my family.
Okay.
No one feels awkward about this conversation.
You're hungry.
You guys can see that there's also seems to be like a giant bulletin board posted like off to the side. So there's 8 stalls open.
Side quests?
And there's a bunch of people all over in town, and you guys can see a board. What are you guys gonna go ahead and head towards first?
I'm gonna
The
buy.
flower shop.
I'm gonna buy some fruit because we're gonna get scurvy, you guys.
Okay, are you
Yeah.
guys traveling as a group, or are you guys gonna break off into pairs, or individually all go out and explore?
I'm gonna hit up the food stands.
Barbara, come with me. I need to pick up wood.
Why'd you call me Barbara?
Huh?
Why'd you call me Barbara?
I said Barb, come with me.
Oh.
No, you didn't. You said Barbara. Called her by her full name.
My bad. I didn't mean to call you by your government name.
I just freaked out. I'm down to go get wood though.
Okay,
Barb.
so Barb and Richard are gonna go and get wood.
The flower shop's right next to the fruit, right?
Give me 1 second. So there's not actually a flower shop.
What is
There's
the first one?
the first one is fabrics, and that one's ran by a
By a flower
nymph.
person.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I will go get fruit and then check out the fabric shop.
word.
I can think
Cobweb,
about
are you gonna go with either group, or are you gonna go do your own thing?
Let's look around, yeah. And
Fun.
window shop a little bit.
Okay, word. We'll go ahead and lead with
See how many
Cobweb.
rules I can break and how quick.
Oh God.
I don't know if I want to lead with you now.
He should
Right.
not be by himself.
He should not be. Cobweb, what are you going to do as the party splits up to go all do different things?
I think first I just like take a look around and see what else like looks interesting in the vicinity, like what I see.
Okay. I'm gonna say you just see a lot of like people or a lot of elemental creatures, and you can see a lot of humanoid creatures and humans just kind of shopping around. It seems like it's all pretty normal. The market seems pretty busy. You can see like a couple houses around the area. Go ahead and give me a perception check. We'll see if you can see this or not.
Well,
12.
13.
Okay, you can see that if you were to follow the path you guys walked in on, if you follow it out, you can see that like it leads up a hill and you can see just slightly behind the hill that it looks like there's a really big building. It looks like almost a temple, but you can't really tell what it is with how far away you are from it.
Well, I might just go like scope it out then first, and then can come back, in case like that way I'll know what's over there. But if it's interesting, I'll
Okay,
buy
word.
stuff.
So you're gonna head towards the big building?
Yes.
Word. All right, you're gonna start walking that way. We're gonna go ahead and pan to the other two groups, and then we'll go back to you when you reach the temple.
Cool.
We will go with Richard and Barb first. You guys are headed towards the wood. Okay. The wood is like so all of the stalls are like in a circle, so that's like a half circle on each side. So there's 4 in one area and then 4 on the other side. As you guys walk up to the market with the stall with the wood, you guys can see that there's 3 different types of wood presents. There are planks of, give me just a second. Dark wood and birch wood. There's like stacks of planks of birch wood and dark wood present that you guys can purchase.
All right, Barb, let me do the talking. I need wood. I'm not taking the price you're offering. I need to haggle with you.
Okay, why do you need to haggle? I feel like we have some pretty good prices for the area.
Yeah, I guess I should ask. How much do you charge for wood?
We charge copper per bundle of wood.
Oh,
How big's
shit.
a bundle?
A bundle is anywhere from 6 to 8 planks.
It's a pretty good deal, honestly. 1 copper for 8 planks of wood.
Pretty good.
What's the day average for that price is.
As you're
Alright.
standing there, like you just get this overwhelming smell of mint. It's just like stupidly strong, and it's like every time she talks, it's just puffs of mint coming at you guys.
Sheesh. That's some strong ass gum you got there. What is that?
What's gum?
It's like I don't know. Don't worry about it. Some Barb was telling me about. She's tripping, man. I don't even know.
So how much wood can I get for you guys?
Is there a difference in the wood, or is it just appearance?
Just appearance for the most part.
Barb, pick the wood. Which one?
The dark wood.
Dark wood.
Dark wood? Alright,
Yeah.
how many bundles?
I'll do 5.
5? Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, yeah, man.
She trades you the wood for the copper, and she puts it in like a bundle for you guys so it's easier to carry. And then we'll go ahead and switch over to Chigbungus and Delwyn. You guys were headed towards what?
You came with me?
Yeah, I came with you because the fabric shop's right next to the
Oh,
stand. So I'm
okay.
actually gonna break off and go to the fabric shop. I don't really give a fuck about the fruit right now.
Alright, cool. I walk into the fruit shop.
Okay, word.
I stand in front of the counter. Because, I don't know.
Sorry, you see that there's the water nymph standing there, and she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, are you here to get some fruit?"
Yes, I am. I'm scared that my crew is gonna get scurvy.
That is a pretty big problem that happens in this area, at least when sailors were leaving.
Right.
So we have oranges, kiwi, strawberries, apples, blackberries, and grapes. What can I get for you?
Said lemons?
Oranges?
Oh, oranges. I was gonna say too bad I like limes, but yeah, I'll take some oranges And some strawberries and kiwis, man. I'll make some drink out of that.
All right.
Whoa.
Drink.
Do you want, so about a pound of each is gonna be 2 gold. Like total for everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Like
Okay.
2, 3 gold.
2 gold for 3 pounds worth of fruit. Because you said oranges.
Oranges, strawberries, and kiwis.
Okay, yeah. You'll get about a pound of each, and total it'll be just 2 gold.
2 gold, okay. Move that, and there you are, madam.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, and then we will switch to Delwyn. Delwyn, as you walk into the fabric store, you see that there are 3 different kinds of fabric laying throughout the store. You see that there's wool fabric like hanging from the ceiling in beautiful like streams almost. There's silk fabric, and then you also see cotton fabric. All of it is beautiful, white, pristine condition.
I feel it. And which one's the fuzziest?
The fuzziest is the wool fabric.
How much for your finest small amount of wool fabric?
Well, what would you consider a small amount?
Enough to make a pillow.
What's a pillow?
You put your head on it when you go to bed, and it's like
Oh.
really nice. I actually try it out sometime.
I might have to give that a try.
Yeah, so just like 1 foot by 1 foot would be fine, really.
1 silver.
All right, I'm gonna buy this.
Okay, word.
Cool. Now we have a pillow. Can't
Just
wait to tell the
one.
crew about this.
Humanity pillow.
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah, I was like, it's not for what you think.
Thank you, madam. All right, and then we will switch to Cobweb. Cobweb, you are walking along the path, and you slowly walk up to the temple, and you see that there is this. The temple is giant, and there's plants and flowers and herbs growing all along it. You see beautiful stained glass designs on the windows everywhere. It is like one of the most beautiful buildings you've ever seen.
Cobweb's cooking right now.
Yeah.
Bob
Some-
was too stunned to speak.
Something's about to go down.
Throw my MD40 at the building.
Okay,
What do you get a 40 at?
roll
Very fucking business.
a d4. If you roll a 1 or a 3, you break a window. And if you
no.
roll a 2 or a 4, it just hits the building.
Ew.
Wait, which was which?
It just hit the building.
Okay,
It just hit the
okay.
building. So it like hits the building and it just like bounces off of it.
Woo! This temple's nice. Is anybody around?
As what you can tell right now, like the doors to it are closed, but it doesn't look like there's anybody around. But you don't know about inside.
I'm gonna knock on the doors.
Okay.
Is there a knocker?
Yes,
knocker.
there's 2 knockers.
Both of them, sort of like.
Are they big knockers?
They're the biggest
Yeah.
knockers you guys have seen.
Nice.
Look at those big knockers! I can't wait to slam them around a little. All right. All right. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Sick.
You hear a soft but very firm voice call out, and it's like, "You may enter, Cobweb."
Oh. He guessed already. Should I go in here? Should I wait for everybody else? I'm gonna fuck it. Go in there. Going in.
All right.
That
You
way
gonna
if I-
fuck it?
I'm gonna fuck it.
Which depending on what's in there, maybe.
Excuse me. All right, as you enter the building, the temple, you see that there's like this beautiful art everywhere in the temple, and you see herbs, potions everywhere. It looks like a sorcerer's dream. And you see at the back of the temple that there is a very large chair, and you see a very tall woman sitting there. You can't see too many of her facial features from where you're at, but you can see that she's in a red dress and she has a black cloak covering her. Her face is completely invisible to you as of right now.
Oh my god, Lady Gaga and Abracadabra out now? This is
Sponsored.
Sick.
Wish.
Whoa. Fashion. Hello.
Cobweb, what are you doing here by yourself? I thought for sure your entire group would come with you.
Well, I figured they'd get mad if I didn't share, or maybe that I'd be drinking an entire 40 by myself. So they're busy. I was like, I'd probably fuck up the shopping anyway. I'm just gonna wander around. And then I came in here. Is that her voice outside? I think it must have been you.
Well, yeah, this is my temple. She pulls down her hood, and you see that she has very sharp facial features. She has a very thin face, and she has brown curls that are like draping her on her shoulders. And she has a very stern but also kind look to her face.
You must be Cersei.
I am. I know this is about the first time you've heard of me, but I'm glad I have got to meet you now.
Well, you're the first person to ever say that.
That does not surprise me, actually.
Everybody also says that.
Does not surprise me.
It's fair.
What are you guys doing at my island? I wasn't expecting you guys for at least another month.
Oh, honestly, they were talking about it at some point. Something to do with some guy that we're looking for. I kind of was not paying attention now, so I don't really remember
You
the
see
details.
that she has a very
the gist.
surprised look on her face, and she's like, King Killian? Oh,
Maybe.
I've not heard that name in a very long time. And you see that she has almost this sorrowful look come over her face, and she seems sad for a second, but then seems to hide it again.
Bliss.
Bless you.
What was that about?
Nothing. Cobweb, you need to go get the rest of your crew before I give you guys any more information. You all need to be present for this.
You want to get high first?
Sir, I have way better drugs than you have.
Cersei, I have this Lotus wine. I brought 2 bottles.
Oh god, not the Lotus. Ugh.
One for me.
I mean,
All right, I'll go get them. Fine. Hey guys,
Hey.
Hey man, what's up?
you got your stuff?
Yeah.
I've never went to the meat shop, but we have plenty
We
of
have a
meat.
lot of meat,
Yeah, so
I got a
It's
pillow
like
you
some-
I just
guys.
wanted, see if they had
Oh, that's
anything.
a nice ass fabric.
Yeah, I feel
catching.
how soft it is.
Oh, that's like, we got a lot of sheepskin too. If we want to make more pillows for everybody.
You guys, there's a big
Oh,
building
yeah.
over there. I don't know if you
A
can kind of
what?
see a building, like a temple. You can kind of see it over the
Temple
hill.
Run?
Yeah, where that guy ran around the walls.
Where that guy
That
ran.
way, there's some lady there in like this red dress, and she knew my name. I think it's Cersei. It's Cersei because I was like, oh.
Okay.
She was like, bring everybody here now, though. So
It's
that's
a
fine.
trap.
Are we in
Is it
trouble?
true? She seemed mad.
Well, I almost broke a window, and she didn't even seem to say. She didn't say anything.
Okay, word. So you're holding an empty 40 in your hand.
There's no It's like no garbage cans around here, and I'm not a litterer. I found it.
Word.
That's probably good. We should take extra special care of this island. So
Yeah.
right on. Keep a hold on that, man.
You never know when you're gonna need to go.
Yeah, honestly, it might be useful later.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can go in this fucking cave then.
Cave?
Temple cave.
Temple.
Cave temple.
Relatively.
I'm sorry, I'm just used to caves. I'm not that classy.
True. This is pretty. It's pretty nice.
Temples seems like pretty elite.
We're moving up
We are.
Hell yeah.
to the temple.
First
We
prison.
started robbing
Oh.
caves. Now we're robbing
Yes.
temples.
Except when we're not robbing anything, because
Yeah.
we would be breaking the rules.
When has that bothered us before?
Ah, true. But I just
Don't
wanted
sing
to
right
be
now.
good.
Don't
Yeah.
don't forget where you came from.
True.
Forget your roots.
Never forget your roots. I said I was a recovering kleptomaniac, so
Oh, yeah.
everybody makes mistakes. Like I said it. I won't do it again. My bad.
Alright, as you guys all walk up to the temple, you see that the doors are wide open, and there's almost like a hum coming from the building. It seems to be humming with magic.
Does anybody else hear that magical hum?
Yeah, we should kill her.
Is it like a
No, it's more like a yow.
I don't know. I guess I don't hear it then.
This hum sounds magical.
I feel like it's more of a feeling.
More of a yabba dabba doo.
I don't know. I'm getting more of a yabba dabba don't.
I'd say we go in there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. I mean,
She let me leave
Alright.
once.
Cool.
Definitely. Like when has it ever hurt to go back
Is
into
it
like a
seen as a
big scary
crime?
like boss chamber looking place?
it
Yeah,
hasn't
you're
been
right.
a crime
Yet
yet.
we are all together, and the chances just increased drastically.
All right. As you all enter the temple, you see that there is a very tall woman tending to some plants off to the side. And she all turns to you as she's holding like a potion in her hand that has the cork off of it. And you guys see that she adds a couple more flowers into it. And it suddenly changes colors and vibrates violently and then stops and turns black. And then
Cork?
she. Huh?
Oh, what was it?
It was a potion uncorked.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
But
I was
no,
like,
you're good.
Cork's doing this? Holy shit.
But as soon as it turns black, she puts the cork into it and it stops moving. And she adds it to a shelf where you see that there are hundreds of other potions, all different colors. She turns and she faces all of you.
Okay.
Ah, the entire group is here. It is so good to see all of you guys. Chigbungus, Schlowfingers, Barb, and Richard. It is so good to meet all of you for the first time.
It's nice to meet you too. Who are you?
This is such a trap.
Are those souls? Are those people in those bottles?
Bottles are
No.
suspicious. What are they?
Yeah, is it
They're
people?
potions. I'm
Potions
a
made of
potion
people?
seller.
Oh. What are
No.
the potions?
Well, they're all a bunch of different kinds of potions. As you guys go and look at them, they're all labeled what they do.
Oh, cool.
That's why I opened up my island a couple years back, or about a year back. I wanted to become a potions main and sell them to help support the island. And the nymphs wanted to work, so we opened up a market.
So you're like Willy Wonka.
Who?
But for potions and nymphs.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He's
Barb
a
told us
regional
about it.
regional regional
Salesman.
Sweets maker.
yeah, sweet maker, candy maker.
Also
Oh.
slave owner.
Yeah, he also
Oh.
enslaves these little orange people.
Well,
Think.
I don't enslave the nymphs. I've all of the nymphs on this island
So
I've
it's like a sex
rescued.
thing?
No. Far from it. I've
That's a
actually,
jump.
I've actually rescued a lot of them from unsavory situations, I will say.
Like sex work.
So it is a sex thing for you.
Not for me. I've saved them
For
all
them.
from sex work. They all hated it, I will say.
Oh, okay.
But this island is purely for the protections of nymphs. So that is why I have so many rules for the nymphs.
Okay, interesting.
enough.
That's very. Are you a nymph yourself?
No, I'm a goddess.
I dart my eyes around.
Blink if you need help, nymphs.
Cool. Well,
Well, there's no nymphs present in the temple, but
is that how you know who we are, though? You're a goddess.
yes, I'm one of the many goddesses. Let's just say you guys have been the talk of Olympus.
Do we need a permit for a wrestling show?
A what?
A permit for a wrestling show.
Well, there's no hurting anybody on the island.
What if
But
they
they're
sign up?
both, yeah, they're both willing contestants to do it, and it's for show, and that they, gets people all hyped.
Go ahead and do a persuasion roll. See if you can persuade her into letting you guys wrestle.
I don't think my persuasion is that great.
We'll have him for just now since he's the only one talking about trying to bring up the wrestling ring. If you want, you can try and help with the persuasion.
I'll let him just do it first.
I got a
Right.
12.
No.
Fuck.
So
Yeah.
I'm his lawyer here, and we're throwing an organization. This will be our first show, so it'll create some traction here too, and hopefully get what you're going for with a 16 plus 6, 22.
You can tell that she kind of is now considering this. That is fair. I would like more people to come to my island, but the more people that come, the higher risk there is of my nymphs being harmed. And I'm not big on people fighting.
Okay.
On the island, she looks between you guys. If you guys...
We do have a portable wrestling ring on our boat. I don't know how many people we could fit on the
You could make
boat.
it floating.
If you had, yes, or if there was like a way that you could create like seats or like some kind of arena around the boat.
She just kind of chuckles. She's like, I cannot create any seating on your guys' ship for this, but you guys are more than welcome to hold a wrestling whatever it is on your ship. Just
Throwing that out there, guys.
on the ship, not anywhere else.
Okay.
Can there be snack stands on the island? Then they can come on the island and they have a reason to come.
We
shop.
could, yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys
This
can
could be
make
a whole
some money.
business affair for all of us.
Well, are you guys planning on staying long term on the island?
No, it's like
We
a,
don't really
like a
know.
Coachella or like a Feriella
We just
festival. You ever been to
Situation.
one of those?
Yeah, festival.
we're working the circuit right now. We gotta hit a lot of islands.
Mhm.
Well, how are we supposed to get information out about you guys being here? Because it'll take at least 2 weeks to get that information out that there's this event going on.
Booming voice.
Yes.
I mean, it would just be for the people on the island at the moment, and then they would spread it word of mouth. You know what
Then
I'm
we
saying?
can come back after our circuit.
Yeah, we can come back at some
Well,
other time and dress
Nobody's
like
left
it.
the island in like 2 weeks.
Does
Oh,
people
what about
do
all
you
those
guys
people at the
leave
port?
or
Well, like, they're trapped on the island. There's a siren that's been hanging out on the, like, shores. Like, anybody that's tried to leave, she's drowned them.
Yeah, she
is
almost
she a
killed me.
lionfish one?
No,
Not
the
a
lionfish
lionfish?
are just mermaids that hang out around here.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure what the siren looks like. I haven't gone out towards the shore. I like to try and stay away from the water. I'm not the biggest fan of
Hydrophobic.
Poseidon.
Oh.
Yeah, we made his son kill
Cytophobic.
himself.
Her eyes
Why the
wide.
fuck did you say that?
Sorry, you guys. I
No,
thought we were
that's
getting
it's an
close
inside
with
joke.
her.
It's an
Yeah.
inside joke.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry about that.
No,
I
it's
thought
like
we were
I
getting
shot myself in
close.
the foot. You know, I made Poseidon's son kill himself.
Oh my
I
god.
think we did just
It's
shoot
just
ourselves
silly.
in
You know,
the
it's
foot.
just kind of fun to joke around about. Yeah.
Gosh.
That's why Poseidon's so pissed.
Is he
Oh.
pissed lately?
Is he upset about something?
Have you guys not heard about the awful storms that have been plaguing the ocean? Like, the
We've been
entire.
through a couple.
Honestly, I've
He's-
seen worse.
He's trying to kill you guys. Like, he is
No.
desperately trying to find you
And then
guys.
I mean, we didn't really make it anything
We just-
happened.
Talk someone into a decision.
Yeah, and we don't even have to talk about it anymore. I doubt it was us.
Hey, do you know Areola?
What?
The girl with the floating island?
Oh!
Bitch.
Yeah, the wind goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her annoying little friends.
Oh.
Stuart.
Stuart.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a Stuart.
You don't want to. We all hated him. 0 out of 10 vibes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She gave me this bag.
Oh, the bag of treasure.
Yeah.
But it's magic.
I'm winning.
Yeah. He's winning a game.
Okay. What did you guys need? Why did you guys come to my island?
I don't remember.
I think
What did
Captain
you need
Midas
from
is the
us?
only one that knows, and he's kind of fucked up right now.
Do you have any information about King Killian, maybe?
Her face kind of twists slightly in pain, and she's like, "Yes, I actually have a lot of information about King Killian."
Oh. Can you tell us about him? We really don't know much.
We're trying to find him.
I
So,
think.
it's been about. She kind of stares off. It's been about 10 years since I seen King Killian. Last I seen, he came to my island, and I tried to kill him.
Oh.
I turned
Tried to kill him.
about 3 or 4 of his men into pigs, and I was going to eat them. Pigs?
It's like,
You did what?
Why
Whose
did I get so
crew?
excited when I heard that.
Pigs. And I was going to eat them. But he was assisted by the god Hermes and was given a powerful plant that neutralizes my powers.
Hermes,
Ooh.
the
I've probably
That was
tried.
shoot.
guy that works with the doctor in Zoidberg? Or the professor in
He's a-
Zoidberg?
he is a limbo champion.
Yeah.
The limbo champion gave him a plant that was drugs.
Who are you guys talking about? I'm talking
Hermes.
about the god Hermes, the
Yeah,
messenger.
he's a
With the
limbo god,
shoes.
and he's a
Yeah,
limbo.
with the magical shoes.
He's got magical shoes.
He
He's a
flies.
limbo god.
I know what you're getting.
Thank God
at.
Slowfingers knows what's going
I
on.
know. I got you, Cersei. Cersei.
Hermes,
Is
though.
it Sir, she, or
Cersei.
Cersei.
Hermes gave him a magical plant that
We don't know.
neutralizes my power. And he talked with me and he stayed on the island for a couple days and I did fall in love with him. I tried to persuade him to stay on the island, but he decided to go along with his journey to the underworld.
so you?
And then that's when you pegged his crew?
Wait.
No, his
I
crew
did
went
not
with
take
him.
Hermes
He
as
went to
someone
the
that likes get
underworld?
pegged.
Yes.
Do you think he got possessed while he was down there? Do you think he ever came back?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with how many of his crewmen he would have seen down there in the underworld.
Damn.
'Cause
So
he's
we're
a lot
going
of
to
his
the
crew
underworld.
Well, Poseidon did kill 628 men that was part of King Killian's crew. There was barely a ghost, like there's a ghost crew left of them, it seemed like, when they came to visit me.
Literally.
Get good scrub.
Literally, yes. Poseidon killed almost his entire crew.
Damn.
So what was he doing in the
So
underworld?
he'll probably let us
Or
off.
where was he going there?
Yeah.
Well, I told him to head to the underworld because he asked what was going to be the best way to avoid Poseidon and get some answers. So I told him to go visit one of the best prophets I know, but this prophet
Muhammad.
is dead. The prophet does not have a name that can be spoken by a human tongue. But
Orcish tongue.
Or
he,
Elfish tongue.
I don't know. But
Fling tongue?
King Killian headed towards this prophet to try and find information on how to safely get home without running into Poseidon. I don't know if he is still alive or not. As far as I'm aware, he is, but I haven't been able to sense him in about 9 or 10 years. He just suddenly disappeared.
Is this the most recent news crew that we've heard of King Killian?
Yeah, because the
Here
wind
we
goddess
are.
told me that he was there like 10 years ago.
Was he happen
So
to
he
be
must have come
looking
here
for-
like we did immediately after being there.
Yeah. Was he
So-
looking for answers for the bag, or what was he looking for? Answers
Well,
for?
there
He-
was no bag when he showed up.
He opened the bag. He lost.
Oh yeah.
Was he looking good? He looked
Did he look like he went through a hurricane?
He looked pretty rough. I would say he looked very unstable.
Like mentally or physically?
Yes.
Both? Yes.
like incontinent?
No. She just kind of sighs and she's like, "Do you guys need a health potion for your captain?"
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
like fix him so he
Yeah.
can work
Yeah, we don't have any.
again.
We have none.
Yeah.
We probably need a pretty specific one.
Well, we have 6, but I will take another. Yes.
I will give you guys one on the house. Go ahead and give this to Captain Midas, and I
I
want
thought
you guys
this was a temple.
On the temple.
on the temple.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
I will have you guys go ahead and give this to Captain Midas, and then have Captain Midas come back, and I will give him a little bit more information. But that is it for today. I'm a little tired. I've made quite a few potions. You guys go ahead and go explore the market and enjoy the area. Do not harm the nymphs.
Wait. You like nymphs?
Well, yes.
You like all of them?
Yeah.
Do you want
Well,
some?
you want, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Do you want like 3 of them?
The wind goddess gave us, cursed us with wind nymphs.
Well, no, let's. Do you want the nymphs?
They're in danger where they're at now. for
We
sure.
don't want them anymore, though.
I can't take them. Like,
Oh.
the nymphs have to be willing to come to me. And, like, if they don't
If
want
we
to
could talk
join,
them into it, like, would you take them off our hands?
I mean, if I can, but they're made out of wind. There's very specific, like, criteria for wind nymphs.
What about rats?
Like I said, I've never heard of a rat nymph before. I don't really know what you guys are talking about, this rat nymph.
Stuart?
He is a fraud. I'm starting to think, Barb. You're right.
I don't know why we couldn't kill him.
He's made out of the wind.
He's a fraud.
Well,
though.
fuck it.
Must have been the wind.
Let's go take this potion to wake up Captain Midas's bitch ass.
Do you want us to come back tomorrow or later?
Come back tomorrow. That'll give me a little bit more time to gather some information to give for you guys, and either I can help you guys, or I'll send you off the island tomorrow. We shall see what will be the best course of action.
Where?
Weird.
And with that, she, like, kind of turns and walks away from you guys, and she, like, disappears behind her chair, it seems like.
Poof. She's gone.
Damn, son. That was crazy.
Yeah, this shit's whack, dude.
Yeah.
Do we want to give this to Captain Midas, or should we just stash it? I guess we should give
It
it
was,
to
it,
him.
it was
Yeah.
free. Just,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was free.
It'd be like, sorry that we let you fall 40 feet and almost die and your head cracked open. Gift.
Yeah.
I would have tried to save him if I wasn't already holding on to fucking dick butt.
We were really
I was
busy
in too
too.
deep.
I was making him a charcuterie board.
That was before he fucking almost died.
I know.
Yeah, so we were already gone. How were we supposed to know he was gonna fall? We
For
couldn't have done
real.
anything.
Yeah, I was dedicated to making
If
that.
anything, it's his own fault.
I agree.
You guys are awful to Captain Midas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's give him the health potion. We need him to work.
Yeah.
We love him secretly.
Somebody needs to
It's out of love, yeah.
translate for us because everybody seems to get really irritated when we try to talk to them.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Alright, are you guys gonna all head back to the ship, or one of you guys is gonna go run to the ship, give Captain Midas the potion, and then go and explore the market,
I think
or
we should all go back to the ship.
word?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless.
We missed each other. We're all feeling it with the homies.
Alright.
Where's Crabman? Oh, hey, Crabman.
What's up?
He like pinches at you in response.
He's like, hey, Chig.
Thanks for the rope, dude. Didn't get to thank you the other day when you ran by with that.
Rope.
Came in clutch.
I taught him how to use his shadow too. It worked out really good.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, that's
Dude, you
dope.
got your crab magic?
He already knows how to
Magic crab.
talk. Like
Crab with a magic.
Grab with
he
the
has
magic.
sentience. I think what baseline for some magic is sentience, right? Like
I'm not
It's
sure.
like, I don't know.
everybody has potential.
Alright, you all are able to like successfully make it back to the ship without any problems. As you guys get onto the ship, you guys can see that Captain Midas is no longer in his quarters.
Somebody stole Captain Midas.
Captain! I call for him.
You hear clinking or like clinking from downstairs. And it sounds like there's movement from downstairs.
I think he's in the kitchen. Go get him.
I go downstairs.
Alright, you see Captain Midas and Stuart cooking on your stove.
Stuart, you get the fuck out of my kitchen.
I was trying to help Captain Midas. He was hungry.
I'll help him. You fucking get out of here.
I don't know what your problem is.
I hate you.
He walks out and like you can hear him muttering to himself as he walks out. He walks upstairs and he sees Barb. He's like, "Oh, hello, Miss Barbara. Looking as lovely as ever today."
Barb's just annoyed.
Richard. And he walks past and like up to the crow's nest.
What up, Captain Midas?
What's up, Chig Bungus?
Oh,
You
man,
can
he's
tell that
fucked
he
up.
is not coherent. Like he should not be out
Dude.
of bed.
Where did you get into the wine?
What wine?
Yeah, that's the right response. You probably drank it all, didn't you?
What wine?
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. Stuart just had me come down here and was like, "We're gonna play with the fire." It's not my first time playing with fire, he says, and he gets this like evil smile as he kind of looks around. I like the chicken crispy, and he puts the chicken directly on the fire.
Okay.
Alright.
Somebody give that man
Two,
a potion.
yes.
Would you like to drink this potion?
Sure. He takes it and he just slams it in one gulp.
Hell yeah. We
And all
gotta
of
get
a
this dude a
sudden-
beer chugging competition.
This is the health potion. Where's my heroin?
You see that like all of a sudden Captain Midas seems to like snap back into like reality, and he's like, "What the
Oh.
fuck happened?
There goes gravity. Hey man, welcome back.
Oh, why does my head hurt so bad?
You fucking almost died.
What?
The back of your head is like this now, man. It's like you
It's
could
dented.
like lay against a wall. and
I could
be
put a
flat.
softball in there.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
he
could
like
put a
fills
door.
the back of his head. He's like, "Ugh, all right."
Don't worry, Captain. We'll get you a really big feather. You can put it on your hat. It'll
You call it
totally
macaroni.
distract. Yes.
Where are we? Why
We're
isn't
not-
the ship moving?
We're on Cersei's island.
Wait, we already made it to Cersei's Island. You guys made it to Cersei's Island without me?
Yeah, we talked to her. She gave us that potion, and we're supposed to go back tomorrow and talk to her now that you're better.
You guys talked to Cersei.
Yeah,
I
we
bought
did.
fruit.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
steal anything or kill anybody.
We haven't broke any rules on this island yet.
Yeah, I even picked up my litter.
You'd be so proud of us, Captain.
Shatters it on the kitchen floor.
He looks around kind of horrified. He was like, "Am I surrounded by mimics? Where's my party? Because this is not what is going on." He looks very visibly disturbed.
Oh, well, on our way to the island, Cobweb blew up,
It was
The
more
water
like I
nymph.
pressed delete.
and then some mermaid told us to, like, not hurt the nymphs, and that it was very strict rules on this island, so we're being good for now.
How
Yes.
loud are you talking?
Not very loud.
Not very loud? Okay.
We're all on the bottom of the ship anyways, right?
I do believe so.
Yeah, We're in the kitchen. It's at the very bottom of the ship.
Okay. Oh God.
Hey, Captain Midas, don't forget to clean up this glass when we all go to bed.
He like looks up at you, Cobweb.
I'm not paying attention. I'm eating
Oh,
movies.
God, I wish you guys would have let me die. All right, do we have enough supplies for the ship? Did we get everything restocked?
We got fruit, wood, and a pillow.
Yeah.
The fuck's a pillow?
I don't know. It's
It's
some
this
invention that Schlowfingers came up with.
Dude, it's awesome. It's this
I
little
don't think-
square piece of soft fabric that you put your head under. And then you
Your
go to
head
bed.
under?
Yes. You put your head on.
Sometimes you hold it above your face.
Sometimes
someone
you
else
get it
holds-
really wet and then you try to breathe through it.
Sometimes that's really exciting.
Especially for
Cobweb, you
cobweb.
are such a fucked up individual.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
I don't think we should let Captain Midas use the pillow though. He'll get blood all over it.
Yeah, you're right.
He probably needs it the most out of any of us right now. You see in the back of his head,
You
he
want
needs
blood?
a little elevation.
You want blood on the communal pillow?
I mean, it's gonna happen
Captain
regardless.
Midas blood.
It's true. If it wasn't his blood, whose blood was it gonna be? It's
So for anybody else want to get a first use out of it before we give it to Captain
They'll
Midas?
just have like a quick 2 minutes each.
Yeah. Pass it around really quick.
It's a nice pillow. Kind of scratchy.
It is wool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh,
But it's
so
warm.
Let
when
it
they
don't
had-
dry it too long, it'll shrink.
Micro pillow.
That is quite comfy.
I'm allergic.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Barb,
shit.
the back of your neck is turning beet red.
Oh shit. Here you go, sir.
Is that a sunburn or was that just from that?
It's alright.
Oh, nice. Chick Bungus, you gotta try the pillow out too.
Cool, man.
Alright, Captain. Great job.
I don't know how to use this. Use it
Captain
back
Midas,
to my
like-
fingers.
Makes eye contact with all of you and just like chucks the pillow. And he was like, all right, let's go get shit done in this area. Have you guys explored the market yet?
Yeah, we bought fruit and wood.
Well, did you guys explore the entire market? Like,
No.
No, I never saw the meat stand, and we never went to the armor stand or the.
Or the
Weapon stand.
sword one or the bow one, yeah.
did you guys have you guys explored any of the other island or any other portion of the island yet, or you guys just been to the market?
I went
No,
over to the.
we were on
the
a strict
temple.
schedule.
All right,
I will need 5 gold coin or 5 copper for the wood that I just bought. Just saying.
he just stares at you. He's like, then open the bag of treasure. If you're that worried about money, just open the bag of treasure.
Captain
I raised my
Midas?
Are you
fist.
one of them?
I ripped a
Are
fucking
you
deck.
telling me that you believe at
Fucking
this
want
point
one?
that there's not treasure
Fucking
in
want
there?
one, bud?
Listen to that. As he jingles that
What's
back,
that
it
over there?
like sounds like coin. You're telling me that that's not treasure?
It could be tin.
Dude, Captain, you've been hanging out with Stuart too much.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm winning. Yeah, Stuart was down here and let you play
We
with
should detect
fire.
Magic.
Oh
When you
fuck.
fucked
He's
up.
enchanted.
Detect magic on Captain Midas. He's not magic.
No.
But
Well, I mean, he's a
He's
bard.
just brainwashed.
he's not brainwashed though.
Not
No.
magically. Just
They're
psychological.
emotionally manipulating him.
He looks around at all of you guys. God, you guys are fucking idiots. Okay, you are still the same crew.
Yeah, that's why we needed you, because everybody gets annoyed at us when we talk to them.
I wonder why. Did you guys...
Fingers may have said that we killed Poseidon's son. Too.
Yeah.
You
I
did
don't-
what?
I covered it really good though.
Yeah, we totally made her think we were joking.
I was like, it's like I shot myself in the foot. I killed Poseidon's son. It's a saying.
Oh my god, why would you tell a goddess that?
She seemed cool about it.
She laughed.
Yeah, she's been
She
through some
was
shit
like-
with Poseidon too. I don't think they were like homies or anything. So that's good.
Captain Midas like holds his head in his hands. You guys have now told another god that we killed a god's
Okay,
son?
I didn't sell. No, I didn't say that because we didn't kill him.
He
He
killed
killed
himself.
We really didn't do anything.
It wasn't us. That wasn't our fault. He has free will.
You guys understand that
You are
if
forcing
Poseidon
his
gets us, he is going to kill us.
if bitch wants to try.
He doesn't know we're here, dude. Chill, Captain. Chill.
He is
Barb
the
could take
god
Poseidon to
of the
fight.
sea. He talks to sea creatures.
So what? Me too.
Cersei
You guys-
What, keep fucking exploding. I muttered.
You guys understand that he can communicate to all of the fish in the ocean.
Oh, so he's like
That was-
Aquaman.
So, with you
CTNT.
guys saying this shit out loud, he now knows where we are.
Well, stop yelling about it.
Yeah, Captain. This
Yeah, yell at Slowfingers.
Oh my god, like it was that big of a deal, you guys. Captain is the one freaking
He's
out
right
about
behind
this,
me.
dude.
Captain Midas looks at you. Slow fingers. We have angered the god of the sea, what we are traveling by. What are we gonna do now? We can't travel by the ocean with this pissed off god after us.
We
How do
just
we
did
know
for like
he's
a week.
after us?
I guess we could just sit up here forever and have a wrestling ring.
Yeah,
Sounds
Cersei.
good.
This place
is
ain't too
awesome.
bad.
But what about the money and the
Eh,
treasure?
We'll make money wrestling.
Cersei.
Life's not all
Cersei's
about
We can
money.
rig the
cool.
fights and make a bunch of money.
I'm
But
willing
we
to
can-
join a cult for Cersei.
We're winning that game. That
Yeah, I'm
King-
winning.
King Killian failed that one game. We're winning.
Oh yeah, King Killian went to the underworld.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cersei had a bunch of information about him. I think they dated.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out tomorrow, I guess, when we go back, when she
Yeah.
tells us stuff.
Wait a minute. She gave you guys a bunch of information about King Killian?
So much. She
Kinda.
was so cool, for real. She said we could kick it tomorrow.
She loved him.
Yeah. She hasn't seen him for like 10 years though, and I don't think she knows if he ever made it out.
Okay. That's a lot of information taken all of a sudden, but alright.
Yeah,
So
she
it said-
said
Oh, go ahead.
she said she sent King Killian that way to avoid Poseidon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I think we're going to the underworld.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
gathering
you're
from
genius.
this.
We could travel the same way as King Killian because we're also avoiding Poseidon because we made his son kill himself.
Somebody did though. Not
Somebody
us. We
did.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just
We
there
saw
like
it.
right before.
How are we gonna get into the underworld?
She'd probably show
Cersei?
us. Yeah.
If she's pointed King Killian in the right direction, I guess we could go that direction.
Why are we just so easily trusting this woman?
Cause have you seen her?
She gave you a
She's
health
iconic.
potion.
We easily trusted you.
True.
I also broke you guys out of jail. Like, I have given you multiple reasons to trust
Yeah,
me.
she gave us a potion to heal you, Captain.
And it worked.
That's a sign of faith.
She, has-
So,
she seems
She
super
slayed the
wholesome.
house
She has
down.
this whole island for saving nymphs, dude. You gotta meet her.
And
Funny
they're
till
not
you
even
meet her.
enslaved. They like want to be here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, no way, that's real.
You'll feel so much more comfort in the morning. Just wait. We're gonna meet Cersei.
Do you think she's
Sure.
hiring?
Honestly, I hope so.
You guys want to just like abandon this whole thing? Like, I don't even know who King Killian is. I'm like, I want to work for this lady.
Captain Midas just starts beating his head against the wood. Fuck, I should not leave you guys
Dude,
alone.
stop. That was our only free potion.
Now both sides of your head are gonna be flat.
You got blood on our wall.
Barb
To the
just-
kitchen!
Barb.
Alright. Okay. Have you guys told me all the information she gave you about King Killian?
Nope, probably not.
She said that there was more.
Okay.
Yeah, she said she was tired and to come back tomorrow and she'd tell us other shit.
I think she was a little tipsy, actually. I think she was a little bit she'd been day drinking. Because she was like,
Please,
like 3
please don't talk bad about the goddess while we're on her island.
we're
Like,
on a boat off of her island.
And
It's
I'm going fast and
Wait, is that a nautical themed?
Pashmina and Afghan.
no.
Are you the king of the world on a boat like Leo?
No, but if you're on the show, you're showing out like Neo.
God.
Get the fuck up. This boat is real.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Captain Midas looks at all of you. So you all trust Cersei.
Should we not?
I gave her all
I
of her
don't
private
know.
information, so I hope so.
She knew all
Thinking about
she
me.
knew all our names.
Yeah.
I
didn't
think
know
she's
she
been
was
watching us, so
She's a god. Of something.
Just because she's a god doesn't mean we should trust her. And we really shouldn't anger her. We should not trust the gods or anger them. They are not.
well, we haven't angered
Fine.
her.
Dude, isn't your boss like kind of sus as fuck anyways? Like, who are we to listen to you, Captain?
Bojack?
Queen Jasper is the one who hired me to break all of you out of prison to help to find King Killian or his bones, so she does not have to get wed to one of the suitors.
Well, she sounds a little shady too, but
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Why
Like
does she
that
have
doesn't
so
seem
many
like something we would
suitors,
agree to.
you know?
Why would she want to marry one of 108 suitors when there's a possibility her husband is still alive?
I don't know.
Right. That's
It's been like
It's 100
19 years,
years
man.
now.
And if she doesn't find him, she's forced to marry another man. It's her last like ditch effort to try and save herself from having to start over.
Pretty sure King Killian was cheating on her.
Sounds like it if Cersei was in love with him.
Yeah.
First he's all over Areola. And then
Yikes.
he's all up in Cersei.
Dude, we should tell Queen Jasper that he's kind of a fucking piece of shit.
she might not even care.
Right.
Threw
He
his
did already
phone.
throw the baby out the window.
What if one of us agrees to marry Queen Jasper and we'll be like, but you can do whatever you want still, like so nothing changes.
I don't know if she would necessarily be down for that, but
It's a good options here.
that means though that we have to go all the way back to Mythica.
Are we like banned from there?
No.
Or no, that's the other place.
Yeah.
That's like every other
Avia.
place we've stopped.
Well, we don't know if we're banned. Like,
Yet.
we just kind of left. It's like, I don't know. We might
I don't think it'd be great if we went back.
No, I mean, preferably not, but. Yeah.
Wait, is Mythica the first island we were on?
No, Mythica's where Jasper is, yes?
Yes. Mythica is where Queen and King Killian like rule their island when he was still there.
Yes.
You guys started on Avia, which
yes.
is the rivaling.
Nation.
Yes.
Which we're definitely welcome back there.
Yeah.
For sure. By now, I mean, they had to have forgotten.
It's
Yeah,
been
I'm
at
sure that
least a
dude's
couple
wife died
hours
that
since we've
you
been-
killed.
She was probably already dead. He looked.
She
really
died
dead.
from heartbreak.
He was basically already there. He was clearly on death's door.
It's like a big memorial right at the
He
top.
was a
there.
war hero.
And just like all our faces with the no slashed across it.
Peter Quagmire Joe killed the old war hero.
You guys have really fucked things up for us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't-
Hopefully things will
yeah.
be fine. As long as we don't piss Cersei off, we should be okay.
We can wrestle on the boat.
Yeah,
Oh
Cersei's
shit,
down.
we're still gonna do our scam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
No, not a scam. It's a legit business.
Legit, yeah.
He
All right,
like
well,
side eyes
it's-
all of you.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
Infotaining.
Where are we gonna put all the gold once we get all this gold?
We're gonna shape into cannonballs.
Yeah.
In the inventory.
my pocket.
Yeah. Hide it.
We're gonna spend it on bitches.
We need a chest, I guess.
Put it in the
Loot
bottom of the
chest.
cereal box.
Yeah.
There's also the bag. We can put it in the bag.
Stop with my bag. This is my bag.
There's treasure in that bag though.
No, there's not.
Shake that shit. It sounds like treasure.
I don't hear
It
nothing.
could be tin.
You are holding it so it will not shake.
Yeah, I'm white knuckle gripping it, dude.
Maybe the longer
Nobody's
it's
getting
closed,
this
the more you
bag
get.
from me.
Maybe the longer it's closed, the more you get.
Or the less you get.
Well, you get what you
I
get.
don't know.
And
You
don't
don't
throw
King
away
Killian
the
ended up
bit.
with a fucking hurricane when he opened it. So, you guys really want a hurricane while we're in the bottom of the fucking boat?
Who's to say that we'll get the same thing King Killian got?
Personally,
care,
I
I'm
would love
winning.
a hurricane in the bottom of the boat. That'd be hilarious.
Hurricane Irene.
Irene,
Come on, dude.
come on, Irene.
You.
That's what I did. That's something that kind of led me to getting into jail, and that's how I met you guys. Yeah, just so
Weird.
if we ever get to that.
Captain
That's
Midas.
This is a strange
shakes his
episode of
head.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your
Killer.
Alright. I feel like I need to go lay down. I still
Yeah.
not feeling great. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Please don't do anything to piss off Cersei.
We won't.
I don't believe you, but
Oh
alright.
my god, go to bed already!
God, Mom.
Captain Midas like walks up the stairs and you guys can hear like he tries to slam the beads, but all it is just like
Anybody else notice that Captain Midas has a lazy eye now?
Hunt that cobweb!
Well, it's your left one. You should look in the mirror.
It's gonna give you a lazy eye next, cobweb.
Okay. I had a lazy eye once, but it was not from getting my head smashed. It was from taking, well, you know, the usual story.
Same as always with
For
you,
crazy.
Cobweb.
You know,
So-
you always, it's like you look at a rock and expect it to change.
What are we gonna do, guys?
Can't teach an old rock new tricks.
That's right. This rock.
We could go try to get some rocks and teach them tricks if you
Oh
want.
my god, that's such a good idea, actually. You guys down?
I don't know.
What about pets?
Or
Has
we could
anybody
go to
fed the
bed.
animals, the real animals?
Yeah, I feed them.
Okay.
Cool.
All
Other than
right,
your crab, but he's always with you, so I assume you just feed him.
we're
If I
gonna
don't feed them, they
end
start eating my flesh, so.
There.
today's episode right there with you guys all talking about your pets and Captain Midas going to bed to try and sleep off the nasty headache he has. So next you guys will go back on to Cersei's island and either explore the market or go and talk to her once Captain Midas is awake.
Nice.
Feel like
Cool.
that was very eventful but also uneventful at the same time.
I like Cersei.
We didn't piss anybody off yet.
Yeah, we did good.
I think that's the first episode where you guys haven't
I think
pissed
this
somebody
is
off.
the longest
Well-
time we've been on an island without pissing somebody off.
I mean, like,
Best
in a
behavior.
roundabout way, I pre-pissed them off by, like, just destroying, like, a random person in the ocean.
Yeah, that's
Find out you guys should be fine.
Everybody else was into it when I did it, okay? Everybody was like, fuck this person, we're not stopping.
Yeah, as soon as
So-
we found her.
Well, we
out
were
that
just
she
gonna
was
go
real.
past her. You're the one that fucking blew her up.
It was more like
Unnecessary
condensed
spell.
her into the smallest amount possible, and then killed her that way. But I didn't know that's what would happen. I thought she would like reform in the water.
Yeah,
Live and learn, I guess.
yeah.
Die and learn for her.
Oh,
But all right, I guess that's it, dudes.
Yay.
boy.
Bye.
Bye.